during our Vlogtober days of vloggity vlogging, Vidtober, we're gonna go over my first ever episode of Cooking with Pot, a new segment idea I came up with where I cook and maybe you smoke pot. So let's get into this, shall we? It's a knife! Take this and stab it like the murderous people we are. Rip it open. Now you've browned your meat. I don't mean anything weird by that. After you brown your meat, what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and pour your meat and all your other ingredients into your crock pot. So yeah, let's do that. Okay, this recipe actually calls for frozen corn. So you get to tear into a bag. Yay. Let's do that because that seems like that'd be simple, right? Alright. During this, if you're a dude or an awesome lesbian, you can show off your arms to anyone who's in the kitchen with you. Corn! I think that was actually too much corn. Frag. Oh well, my parents are gonna love it anyhow. I can't do it without it. Alright. You know, people say I have a can-do attitude. I say I have a can-don't do that attitude. Because I don't want people doing that to me. Now, does it say to drain the water out of the cans? It doesn't. So we're going to leave it in there. Because if cookbooks don't learn to give instructions, like I'm an alien that has never done this before and doesn't have common sense, then it shouldn't be a cookbook. So, Geronimo. There's one. Guys, so it's been about 4.5 hours since I put all the food in the crock pot, which means the recipe now says to add the tasty cheese. And we picked today a bargain brand cheese, one, because I'm cheap, and two, it came with twice as many recipes on its labeling than the other one. So I can use those later. All good. Here we go. We're gonna put this cheese in. Feel free to kind of turn it into little cubes of cheesy deliciousness to help it melt evenly throughout your crock pot. Don't I sound like I know what I'm doing? Maybe. We don't know. Alright. Cheese away. Alright. We're going to take our messy little paper and we're going to put it in the trash because we weren't raised in a barn, were we? Then we're going to stir it a little. Remember to use a pot holder so not to burn yourself. And get that down in there. The hot beans and meat. Get out the cheese. Put that in there. And we're going to let it sit for 30 minutes. AKA hydrate, because I'm really thirsty after working out. If you don't work out while you're making this, then watch a cartoon. They're 30 minutes. I will see you back momentarily. Okay guys, so for future reference, make sure that you drain your can's juice out into the sink or into containers to use them for your water that the recipe says instead of putting both in. Because our recipe today is a little soupy, but that's okay, it'll still taste great. So what we've done is put some little chips, little tortilla chips in your favorite bowl. I happen to be a big Disney fan, hence Yensid, read it backwards. So we got a Mickey Mouse bowl, and we're going to take a little ladle, and we're going to take some of this chili cheesy soup stuff, and put it on our chips. Add a little sour cream. And then we're gonna try this out. Here we go. Perfectly good. Okay, so before I eat this whole thing, just keep in mind, crock pots are awesome for 20-somethings and 30-somethings that don't have a lot of time. Prep time for this was about 20, maybe 30 minutes. It can cook while you're, working out, doing homework, or actually working. Come home between 4 to 5 hours later, put the cheese in, do some laundry or something, and you got dinner. I love you guys. Respect yourselves, and I will see you later. And I'm out.